How y'all doing this evening?
Good.
Tonight's lesson will be on a father's relationship with his daughter. I've been so excited these last couple of weeks. We done had a lot of different topics, and this one here is one of my favorite topics, a father's relationship with his daughter. First, I would like to talk about teaching her new things. With me having 5 girls, the oldest is 18 and the youngest is 8 years old, they are really teaching me that a man has a very positive and powerful position in a young lady's life. When you are their father, a young lady depends on you to kind of speak into them who they are, and they depend on you to speak who they are to grow up to be as a young lady. Me as a father has learned that in the last 18 years with my oldest daughter. I've made some mistakes with her, but I also have learned how to, go into her world and do certain things that she likes doing, and I think that that's a very important thing fathers have to learn how to do. If you ever tap into that as a father, you not only will have a great relationship with your daughter, but your daughter will appreciate it as she grows up and becomes a young lady and then gets her own relationship with a young man that will eventually become her husband. I'm teaching my daughters that there's certain things that young men are supposed to do that will let them know that they are in the right place. The first one is if a young man comes up to her and say, yo baby, yo, that's the first sign to let them know that they ought to keep walking when it comes to them being young ladies, because I have not named either one of my daughters yo baby, yo. So if they start talking about those certain things and not addressing my daughters as young ladies, I just tell them don't enter respond to the young men, just keep walking. If they learn how to do that as young ladies, not only are they establishing boundaries, but they're also establishing things that they like and they look for in a young man. That's the first thing, just teaching them how to be young ladies. That's the first topic that I wanted to touch on. The second topic is being a great example of a father to them. I'm learning that what they see me do to their mother is the same thing that they think that if I'm not respecting their mom, that they will grow up and allow men to do with them. So I'm learning that, I have to be very careful what I say to their mother when I'm around them, and then even how I handle and respond to their mother when I'm around them, because what they see is usually what they look and wants to be modeled when it comes to father being able to love his wife and to treat his wife the way that he needs to treat her when it comes to just certain things. I thank God for allowing me to go through my situations, because it has taught me that life situations crush you to become the father that you become when it comes to you being a husband to your wife and a father to your children. If you ever tap into those two key things right there, not only will you have a great relationship with your wife and with your daughters, but you'll also be at the place to where you can even teach other fathers how to be fathers to their daughters and their sons, and then also how to be great husbands and role models and examples. I think that's a great thing that fathers should do, because it took me a long time to even learn and to respect my wife the way she needs to be respected, because I grew up with a father and a mother, but my father never taught me how to treat my wife. I learned everything that I learned on treating my wife on me reading the Word and our bishop having conferences when it's taught us how to become a man and be a man. I thank God for God and Him not taking me out with some of the things that I did to my wife and to my girls when I was learning how to be a man. But He had grace on me, and by Him having that grace allowed me to be the man that I have become. That was the second thing that I want to talk about, modeling a father in front of the children. The third thing I want to talk about real quickly is you as a father have the power to push your daughter into her femininity, and that's by you modeling and showing her what it looks like when you're getting with her and taking her on dates, and even showing her how you are to handle her when it comes to you being a father. And it's also important for you as a father to let your daughter know that there's certain ways that she is to be touched by young men, and that's my thing to show her and how to do it too. In conclusion, I would like to say that everything that I told y'all to do, you have to be able to do when it comes to being a father, and that is the role of a father. Thank you.